Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video today, it's going to be a voiceover of the VR game called Ghost of Tabor. In this video, it's going to be kind of a showing of what Ghost of Tabor is now. I have not seen many videos online of any more update videos of Ghost of Tabor. So this video is going to be kind of an update of what's going to happen and what is happening right now as this moment's happening. It may even have happened already if you're watching this video. So, what we're going to be talking about today is some new updates that may be happening around in Ghost of Tabor, such as the mall map that's coming, and also some bosses, and some other cool things that you may have not heard about in Ghost of Tabor. Right now, it's going to be a voiceover, like I said, of us and my friend hitting some purples and also hitting an orange card. So, let's get straight into the video. So the first thing that we will be talking about is head. Now head, which you can see in the photo, it's a skull, but we like to call it head if you are a veteran of Ghost of Tabor, such as like me. And the head is very special because right now, if you look in the background, we are hitting a purple. And the purple has some very good loot, such as good helmets, good guns, good book bags, good armor, everything that's good, most of the time. The area where you can use the head is actually a place called Matka Miest, which I will show in a photo right here. And there will be multiple photos showing of what Matka Miest looks like. The head is found in this area, and it's a very close quarters area, so you are most likely to get ambushed by some kitted trios, duos, or just a kitted person in general. The House of Scott. The House of Scott has good loot too, even if you don't open the purple. One time I found an AK Alpha in there. We will get to guns later, maybe in a new episode, but guns are very, very necessary whenever you're in firefights. So the head you put on a body, which is a skeleton, and once you complete it, it opens a gate, as in this photo right here, which shows the purple. It is probably, in my opinion, one of the best purples because it has very good loot, and plus, there's two purples on Matka Miest. Matka Miest is probably my favorite map too, since it's very close quarters against people, and it's just a fun map to play. Matka Miest also comes with its ups and downs, such as a man called Collector. Now, Collector is one of the strongest bosses to take down in Ghost of Tabor, since he is a very strong boss. He is so strong, in fact, that he is wearing the strongest armor in the game that you can find in Ghost of Tabor, which is Tier 7. The photo right here shows what Tier 7 looks like, and also the photo next to it is a Tier 6. On the right is a Tier 7, and on the left is a Tier 6. As you can tell, the Tier 7 has some leg armor plates close to the thigh, and it also has a crotch and butt armor placement. Now you know what the Collector is like. But now, let's take a trip over to the next purple, which is the Tower Vault. The Tower Vault is also found on Matka Miest, and it's the second purple, or purple vault, that is on Matka Miest. In this occasion, you don't need a House of Scott head or anything else except one purple key card, and you can get up in that tower. In my opinion, the Tower Vault is a very good vault. I feel like that the House of Scott purple vault and the Tower Vault are pretty equivalent in the amount of loot that you get. So I feel like they're pretty equally vaults, expecting that because there are also two purples on Matka Miest, which I think is kind of crazy because you can get very good loot. But remember, there can also be very kitted people. If you don't know what the term I'm using by kitted is, people who bring in lots of loot, such as in the video I'm showing right now. You can see that my guns have some sights and grips and other things on them. And that's because we use the term kitted as if someone is wearing something very special or something very good. We are now done about everything at Matka Miest, so now we're going to take a trip over to Island, and here you can already see the video that was playing in the beginning of the intro, but it's also because we are also hitting a purple here. Here is a Night Island, though, purple. Night Island can also be played on Matka Miest, but they are basically the same thing, except for Island spawns a boss. Right here in this photo is Fish Boss. Fish Boss does not wear that much armor, but he does have a gun, and his fish mask is very expensive. It can give you lots of money, and it can raise your profit. I believe it's about 20,000 grand, or karunas, which is the payment level in Ghost of Tabor, but here we are hitting a purple, and the purple, of course, has pretty good loot, as you've seen in the beginning, and we are also going to be hitting an orange. And right here, we are hitting the orange. This will also be the last segment of the video. As you can tell, I'm sorry about the blue. We are doing this on a night raid on Island. But here we go, hitting the orange. And here's my friend trying to throw a helmet at me. And as we go in, we go and see some pretty good loot inside of orange. Orange can have absolutely nothing, which is called air. Or it could have another purple card, which you can go hit purple from. Or it could have some mags and drum mags, as you could see of what I found up here, and some grips, which is pretty good. There are some other oranges on other maps too. They're pretty much the same. They all have one crate, somewhat good loot, or just plain air. This is the end of the video, guys. I hope you had a fun time watching, and remember, trust no one in Ghost of Tabor. Goodbye.